Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got a lot to go on to today, as it appears that the new success mission is actually leaning into us actually being able to get into the gloom very, very soon to find out what is going on under the hood of that yellow cloudy mystery. On top of that, Sony have seemed to taken steps back with their decisions for account linking with regards to a lot of game titles, and it could mean really good things for Helldivers too. And we have got a specific push to a specific planet to commemorate a really young fallen Helldiver. We've also got a leak coming from Ironside at the end of the video, so we're going to dive into everything you've got happening today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure that you check out our sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your games cheaper for PC and consoles with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts. It's an absolute no-brainer. Click the link and get your games cheaper today. And we're still doing the giveaways. We're announcing another winner tomorrow. If you want to get involved with it, head down to the comment section and put a red love heart in there. It'll enter you in, and on tomorrow's video we'll announce the winner for this giveaway for the top bundle of super credits, ready for the 1-year anniversary. Let's dive on into the game and see what it is that's happening right now. Now, I'm sure you've all seen the success mission at this point, and we have all read what it is that's going on, but there is a interesting factor inside of this part, right at the bottom, where it states, extremely low frequencies, also known as ELF, electromagnetic waves, have proven effective at penetrating dense gloom, and may enable orbit to ground communication and long-range radar astronomy. Much work remains, but thanks to the Helldivers, the first expedition into the gloom and subsequent acquisition of its potentially vast E710 reserves may soon be within reach. Now, this is absolutely huge for the main reason that it means we could actually be going under the hood, going into the yellow cloud, and actually experiencing what it is that's going on in there with the Terminids and how it's affected the planets that are currently encased by this yellow gloom. Does this mean that we're going to hopefully be able to take the gloom off the map soon? I bloody hope so, and at least we know exactly what we're working with it being electromagnetic waves, which could mean that we could be leaning into story-driven missions yet again very soon. I am bloody hopeful, because I am getting so bored of running the same missions over and over again, and hopefully we can start going and putting up some electromagnetic towers to be able to just eradicate the gloom from those planets. I think that would be incredible, and I want to see what it is that's waiting for us underneath there. I am suspecting it's likely to be the Hive Lord, and I know a lot of you guys are as well, but let me know your ideas down in the comment section below and what you're expecting to be inside of the gloom when we finally touch down in those planets. Now, moving forward though, we have got some other stuff to talk about. Now, there was a post that went up onto the Helldivers 2 Reddit page that was brought to my attention via our Discord channel, links in the description by the way, and this one was actually a huge one. We have seen quite a few of these at points, but they gained so much traction on the Reddit that the mods have started taking them down because people were using them to farm views, which, yes, is absolutely disgusting. But this post right here was for a Colin Koff who also enjoyed storming automatons. Now, he was only 18 years old when he unfortunately lost his life to a car accident. It is such a shame, but he absolutely loved Helldivers 2 and spent all of his time spreading liberty on the bot front. Now, in honor for Colin, what we intend to do as a community, and it seems that a lot of you guys are already on board, is head over to Vernon Wells over the next 24 hours and just bash into it this weekend. I can't wait to go over there. We're going to be spending our live stream over on Vernon Wells to celebrate the life of Colin Koff, who unfortunately lost his life. I think that this is a big one, and I really, really love it when we as a community can rally together and really push for a really good cause. So make sure you get involved, come and jump into the live stream, raid into Vernon Wells over this weekend, and let's just absolutely hammer it. Now, getting into the juicy stuff with the PlayStation step back, it's been a very interesting ride over the last 24 hours. I have been scouting through articles to find as much information as I can, and unfortunately this takes us through to IGN because it was the best written one that I actually managed to find. I know, nobody bloody likes them, but it is what it is. Anywho, PlayStation's in-game content incentives on PC are now seeming to change, as apparently the company have detailed a shift in its strategy in recent PlayStation blog post, explaining that it will drop the PSN account connection subscription requirements, starting with the release of Marvel Spider-Man 2, we've got God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Now, yes, I am seeing a trend in those games. Those games right there will not require the account linking, and they are story-driven games that are not online. I'm fully aware, and I've taken that into consideration because realistically, that does really mean for a lot, doesn't it? I do expect them to really hold it in with the multiplayer games, or at least straight off the bat hold it in. But what this could mean in the longevity of this is that we may see the restrictions come out from under the table for Helldivers 2. If they decide that this was a good move, the community are reacting correctly to this, Helldivers 2 may have the restrictions let loose and they may move into the multiplayer platforms for it, meaning that all of the other 130 countries will now end up being able to play. We've recently had a decap on 40 countries, including a load inside of the United States, meaning that we already have a load more players that are allowed to play the game. Hopefully this continues. Let me know your ideas in the comment section below, and if there is anything that you manage to find, please do let me know via the Discord. I'm always up to have conversations with regards to Helldivers 2 or PlayStation news. You guys already know that. Now, when we talk about conversations, though, we have been using the community tab on the channel quite a lot recently, and a massive argument managed to come into play in the comment section with regards to gas and whether it should be made flammable. So we put a poll up, and after 18,000 of you guys actually voted up on this, it apparently appears that you do want it to be able to be flammable. Now, don't get me twisted, 30% of an 18,000 community do not want this to be flammable. For me personally, I think it would be cool, but at the same time, I'd much rather just a boost in the damage, a boost in the tick damage, and a bit more linger time. That would probably be enough for me. If you want to go ahead and put your votes in, we are going to be posting up some more other controversial stuff in the community posts so you guys can get your say. But we're going to be moving into leak territory, so please bear your eyes if you don't want to see this, because there is some huge stuff coming to the table from Iron Sights. He has been on absolute fire. So if you have gone, thanks for watching. Appreciate yous. Until then, let's see what it is that's going on with Iron Sights right now, as he posted up this on X just yesterday stating Widow's Harbour. Now, not only does this look absolutely terrifying, but it was just an image with no explanation. Actually, so much so that somebody commented on it stating explain, and Iron Sights said no. So this planet is pretty much unknown, but Widow's Harbour looks absolutely terrifying. Although it is a very cool piece of art, we have no idea what it is that's behind it. So get your tinfoil hats on, chat, and get into the comment section and let me know what you guys are thinking. But we do have a piece of info, which is a huge leak that we definitely know is going to be coming to the game. And I am speculating that this is going to be coming to the game a lot sooner than later. This right here is some video footage that John Helldiver, also known as Iron Sights, posted up on their YouTube channel with regards to the Clendarth Dark Fluid mission. Now, I'm only going to put up a few seconds of this, give it a watch. You guys can head over to his channel and go and watch it over there. He posts up a lot of leaks, man, like a lot of leaks. So it's definitely worth keeping an eye on if you're into that scene of Helldivers. But this looks so damn terrifying. This is an Illuminate planet with the Dark Fluid mission inside of Clendarth, which is essentially a blackout planet. There are no lights. Everything is invisible. The sun does not hold over the top, so there's no visibility on side of the planet, and you have gone dark. Recon is going to be having a field day with this one, as all we'll have is our flashlights. So do enjoy this. Make sure you go and check it out. The link is in the description to go and give it a check out yourself. Massive shout out to Iron Sights, as always, for posting up such cool content. And taking a look at your top comments right now, some of you guys had a lot to state with regards to the crossovers and got quite passionate about it. This first one right here states, I don't understand why some folks are so focused on crossovers. HD2 has so much unreleased stuff because of the devs' limited resources, and yet some voices demand some 40k S. Go play 40k. There are plenty of games. Let the devs build their own game, which is HD2. Now, I do understand where he's coming from with that one. I really do. I think that people just really want to focus on absolutely everything all at one time, and unfortunately, the development team cannot do the same. So we need to take that one with a pinch of salt. This next one right here states, Helldivers 2 doesn't need a crossover. There's tons of HD1 content they haven't added yet. tons. There is seeming to be actually a lot, including vehicles, weapons, and so much more. So hopefully we'll start seeing that stuff come through. And it states, why are they even thinking about Helldivers 3 when this one has so much more potential and isn't even done? And yes, I understand where you're coming from, but you need to understand that a game development process can take anything from around 3 to 5 working years. That is a very long time. Helldivers 2 started being worked on about a year and a half into Helldivers 1's lifeline. So we wouldn't have this game now if they had focused so heavily on HD1. That's all I'm saying. You never know what the next iteration may bring. Nonetheless, so that's unfortunately all we got time for today. I'm intrigued. What's your biggest thing from this video? The most interesting factor that you managed to find out? And what is it that you are wanting to see from under the gloom? That for me is probably the most interesting factor. I really, really, really want a story-driven mission to finally come back through again, like the TCS or the Dark Fluid missions. They need to be coming through with this gloom. I'm so excited for it. Nonetheless, that's unfortunately all we got time for today. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. We're going to be live in just a couple of hours, so make sure you tune on in. Appreciate your faces, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.